Guys, welcome to my channel, guys. If you haven't liked, share, subscribe, comment, do so right now. And remember to always tell a friend to tell a friend that Carter the man. Anyways, guys, as the title suggests, I want to talk about something, right, guys, and why relationship fail at times. And I say this to say that a lot of people think that, oh, are cheating all the time. Sometimes, most times, yes. But sometimes you have couples that pass that phase of cheating, or they don't care so much about that. But I'm going to tell you some of the things that would make me step away from a relationship. And it has nothing to do with cheating. You understand me? Alright. You have couples who build a long relationship, 10 years of relationship, 15 years, 20. You understand me? And after so many years, the relationship come to an end. And I'm going to tell you why. That things like that, I believe, and these are my opinion, guys. I'm not 100% telling you that this is always facts. But my viewpoint on situations like that is this. I think that your cup full. Females love say when them cup full, it run it over. And some of the key things that I'm going to talk about is respect, mannerism. You understand me? Selfishness. You understand me? And those are some of the key things we make a man walk with. You will never cheat upon him. You cook and you clean, but you have no respect. And him can't deal with that. Same thing for the female. And guys, everything me say, vice versa. You understand me? But since I'm a male, I must speak on a male perspective. But if you're a female listening to this, just put yourself in the female shoes. Say you're female. You understand me? Now, you will live with a woman for 4 years, 5 years, 7 years. And you realize that she don't know how to speak. She don't know how to control herself. And she says some things or do some things that are so disrespectful. Not only behind closed door, because you probably could work with that, but also publicly. She might see her your friend and she, publicly try to embarrass you. You might call her, or she call you, and on the phone she behave certain ways. As a man, that will make you feel small. As a woman, that will make you feel like you're not important. Hence why you have to have strong self-esteem. But you have some people in relationship that they'll break your self-esteem to nothing and make you feel like you're nobody. One is because they're insecure of themselves at times, so they try to make you feel less of a person so that they can be in control and let you feel like you have nowhere else to go. Men do that to females a lot of times. Worse if they are the breadwinner in the house. They will tell the female, don't go to work, I'll provide. But some of the reason why most men do things like that is because they don't want that woman to have a sense of independence. Because it's inferior to them. Now, why you feel like sometimes you will see a relationship and the female want to go back to school, but the man not encourage it. Because him no want she have no form of strength for one cut when him doing foolish at times. Because sometimes females stay in disrespectful relationship and male because of financial status. You don't want to start over. Well, you have some woman where we just start over. But look upon a female now where don't respect her man. How much time you think him a go stay? Him we cut. Like me now make where a woman say through her mouth, I put hands on her. I'm not that guy. I take a vow to myself and with God say, after all I see things happen to my mother, I not do that. However, don't get it twisted, females. I believe in an eye for eye, tooth for your tooth. You're not going to take a knife and stab me. I'm going to stab your back. I just life. Do not do what you know want to yourself, to me. If you're upset, fine. Cuss, do all you want. I'll even say sorry and apologize sincerely if I am, and if you accept it, we move on. But do not try to get physical, and because you're a female, you feel like me I go take that one step there, or me I go make you make me handicap, and then you no bother want me. So the other female when we meet, I forgot deal with my handicapness and all of that. It's not gonna happen. So females don't try that with no man at all. Especially man when share my views. It might sound harsh, guys, but that's who I am. Me nah lick you, so don't put your hand on me. Period. However, selfishness. You have some type of female where feel like say, for them money, it's only for them. And that's how we women get it twisted at times. Because when you live with a boyfriend or a girlfriend, yeah, you can think them weird. But if you live in a relationship, married or not, for 10, 15 years, and that female still a say, mine, this are mine, me, that is a problem. And she'll allow you to deplete your income while she increase hers and still not being a team player. So when I talk about that, I am talking about team player. If you're not a team with your spouse, your partner, issue is going to take place. For me, them things, we make me cut. I hate a selfish person. Because at the end of the day, that only tell me, say, you will go out there and do other things. If it is that at one point the man can't do something. I wonder if you made something, I say, guys. And remember, put yourself, if you're a female, put yourself in a female shoes. If you're a male, put yourself in a male shoes. You understand me? You can't be selfish in your relationship. If you win, why your husband win? Be a team. Most time us male will sacrifice. Let me give you a prime example in my situation that I'm in now. Before my wife got here, I never cared so much about credit. My credit was bad. You understand me? But to fix my credit would have cost the family way more than to establish my wife's credit. If you have a female that believes that, okay, what you did there, look what you do to this, look what you do to that, and you're not on credit and ray. But at the same time, she has, but she feel like she not gonna be a team with it. Not mean say, yo, she for go take out everything for you. No, females, don't be stupid. I'm talking more about a team that has to do with the house. For example, if you're gonna have to rent a home, have her do the renting because her credit is better. You understand me? Instead of trying to get you and then the payment's gonna be high, the deposit first month, second month, and last month, because all of that. So I decided that, listen.
There's someone at the door.
Okay, just a minute, guys. Hold that thought. Credit. Now I'm back. As I was saying, we established her credit because it made more sense. Instead of trying to pay off my debt to build my credit. You get it? Teamwork. And then when she's established and we are on our feet to a level, we start working on mine. Now my credit is good. And now we're a powerhouse together with that credit. You understand me? So when you have a selfish female, a female that only wants to take from you, wants to gain from you, and the same thing as myself for male, you have to open your mind to that, because if it is always you that putting in all the effort and work, it's not gonna work. Now you have females and male that are strong, that feel like better will come, and they stuck around for like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 10 years. But at some point they're gonna be like, you know what, this is not working. So sometimes you see relationship that is 20 years old end, or 15 years or 10 years, and you would think it's cheating. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's because you don't want to compromise. It's because you're selfish. It's because you're a me person. It's because you don't want to be a team player. It's because you feel like what you earn is always for you only. which I encourage that every woman and man should have a separate savings. Now some people go against it and say, oh, if you're married, then all money pooled together. But I still feel like some level of independence has to be there. So if you have your own savings or your own account, you can go do your local own spurs, your local own shopping at the same time, and it not hurt the family. I mean, technically, you can still save your, you get what I'm saying. Having your own at times is good. So I'm not gonna say every income should be calculated by the house. You can have your own. Me have my own account, you have your own, and we work money together and we have savings together what we can put together. You see me? But at the same time, guys, you have to have the interest of both. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I don't know if anyone can relate, if this makes sense what I'm saying. If you think so, leave it in the comment section. But just bear in mind, sometimes it is not cheating that cause a relationship to end. I think I'm gonna title it like that. Yeah. Sometimes it's not cheating cause a relationship to end, but is one's personality. It is one's selfishness and lack reasoning and all of that stuff. So at the end of the day, you cannot be ungrateful. Always remember that, guys. Whether you're a man, female, boy, girl, and always teach your kids not to be ungrateful. Teach them to share. Yes, let them know them can own them own things. But don't grow no pitney, make them feel like say, this a for me, this a for me, this a for me. Because what's gonna happen is when they raise, they're gonna get older and think selfish. They don't know how to be team. When they have their husband, they're gonna bring up across that same approach in the relationship, and they're gonna crumble your relationship before it even began. So sometimes us as parents have to instill the things in the kids. Teach them to share. Sometimes if you have one drink, you give it to one of them and tell them share it. Example, Kyra, come here. And you have that drink here, you give her, and you say share it with your sister. And you don't even go monitor. You watch and see how she deal with it. You understand me? Or you give her something and you see how they operate if they're going to consider their sister. And if they don't, you put it in them and teach them. So listen, sometimes you don't know what might happen where you guys as sisters going to have to stick together for a while. You have to learn to share space. You have to learn to share respect and mutual ones. So it's always how you raise your child. Yes, you might think you raise them to be independent and all of this, but at the same time, you don't understand the side effect of that. You understand me? If you don't know how to share and all of that stuff, you're gonna think one way. So yeah. Big up on yourself. Leave an opinion in the comment section, guys. I want to hear, this topic is really interesting for me, and I want to hear you guys' viewpoint on it. I want to hear how you think. I want to hear if you agree or disagree, and touch on some other things that you guys think could cause a relationship that has nothing to do with cheating. You understand me? Because we focus most times on cheating, and sometimes cheating is not, what caused it. It's just one's personality. Isn't it? So big up on yourself. Until next time.